Yeah. And when she hit me in the head with a brick behind somebody else, didn't have nothing to do with it. Next thing I said, I'm gonna get you back one day. I said, I would not mess with them people. Because the Crozers was nice as they wanted me. Daddy liked me and everything. Yeah. I said, no, when Daddy liked people, you got to like him because Daddy was one of them kind of guys. He was a good guy. My dad was, he was a trip. He'd make you laugh when he wanted to, and he'd make you cry when you wanted to. Yeah. Because he made me cry that one day. I was down in the basement being called down in the old Saturday. Being called out to fight, that's what it was. He jumped off that top step and whooped his belt out at the same time he jumped off and tore my ass up. Watch me. Damn, did I do it all again? Next thing you know, I'm down there crying. Carl wasn't crying. Carl didn't get whooped, but Carl started crying. He said, man, I didn't hit you. What the hell are you crying for? Yeah. But my dad was a trip. Well, he was something else.
So you was the fighter, Papa?
Huh?
You was the fighter?
Back in the day, me and him would go jump on people everywhere. Didn't make us no difference. Didn't make us no difference. We'd fight anybody out.
Hey, Putty. Let's steal some apples.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. It's your brother Khalid, and this is day 5, I believe, of getting out of my comfort zone. I just left my uncle's funeral, and so I wanted to click on and say a couple things. You know, my uncle, my grandpa's brother. And I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and because I have a child now, funerals hit a little more close to home for me. I think as I've gotten stronger in my faith and trying to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to God, you really begin to think about how short life really is. And at these funerals that I've been to, one thing that is a constant thought in my mind is, what are people going to say about you when your time comes? Because the reality of life is that we're all going to pass one day. We're all going to share that experience. We all come into this life and we all have to leave this life. You know, when a Muslim passes away, we say, from Allah we come, to Allah we must return. And that is a reality that I don't think many of us really think about. I've known people who have lost their lives as children all the way up until their 70s and 80s. You know, I think the youngest person that I know personally who passed away was maybe 14 or 15 years old. And that's a reminder that there is no time frame on death at all. This could be the last video that you all see of me. So it's important to ask yourself, what have you done? It's not a numbers game. It's not you did 10 good things and 5 bad things, so you're good. We attain paradise through the grace and mercy of God Almighty. It's as simple as that. And a part of that grace and mercy is accepting Him for who He is, not attributing things to Him that He has not attributed to Himself. Your faith is important, but your actions are important as well. And ultimately, it is up to God to forgive you of your shortcomings and to accept you into paradise. But one thing I think I've thought about more recently, and it really almost brings a tear to my eye when I talk about it, is what we leave behind. It's important to focus on attaining paradise, but it's also important to make your intentions clear that what you're doing in this life is for God first. Because you don't want anything that you do to be in vain. And every moment that we have, I want people to really think about this. What you leave behind, what the people around you remember about you, the good that you do in this life, it matters both in this life and in the next. So often we focus only on this world and this life as if once we leave and pass on, it's the end. And it's not. It's the beginning of a new life with new experiences. And that life can be great or it can be torment. And that's the reality of what we need to understand, so that as we progress in this life, our intentions are pure so that we can attain true peace. It's not just about what people are going to say about you when you go, but what people say about you when you go is a reflection of what you've done while you were still here. And in both of the funerals that I've been to recently, the one today and the one prior, the people had great things to say about both of those individuals. But what's most important is what God says about you. And I don't want people to ever get that confused. And that should be the focus. And as I heard them speak about my uncle, and they played a video of him speaking, I could tell as he progressed and matured and dealt with his trials and his struggles, there was a shift towards focusing on God. And I hope that that is a reminder to anybody who watches this. Purify your intentions so that your good is accepted and the mercy of God is bestowed upon you when it's your time. Because your time will come, and my time will come, and all of our time will come, because that's the reality of life. Death is a reminder. It's time to get right with God, man. It's time to get right with God. It's time to get right with Allah. It's time to level up. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow his mercy upon everybody watching these videos, and all of your loved ones and your family and those close to you and your children and your parent, because it's only through his mercy and his grace that we will be able to attain true paradise. May Allah accept it from us. Ameen. On a lighter note, I got on my Ralph Christian watch that I was telling y'all about in the last vlog with I said leather band on camera. This is really not a leather band. It's a silicone band. So my mistake. And you know, I'm big on cologne. I'm big on fragrance. Today, I had to bring out a banger today. You know what I'm saying? This is that Louis Vuitton Les Sables Roses. This right here is, I mean, y'all, I don't know if y'all can even see on camera how much I have left in here. I have less than half of this bottle left. I'm gonna need to re-up on it because I wear this so much. I probably got just over a quarter of the bottle left. This is a banger. This is fire. This is date night. This is special occasion. I wear this almost every day. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care. Summertime, wintertime. It's a wintertime banger. Wintertime is when it really shines. But even in the summer, like some people are a little bit fearful of wearing oud during the summer because it's so hot. Oud comes from, in most parts of the world where you find oud fragrances, it's hot. So I think that should let you know it's meant to be worn in the heat. I tone it down a little bit. In the wintertime, I might spray this. This is very strong and long lasting. Wintertime, I might spray it 7-8 times. You know, maybe 4 times on skin, 4 times on clothing. Summertime, you probably don't want to go any more than 4 sprays of this. It's very long lasting, very strong, projects. All of Louis Vuitton's fragrances that I've smelled, the vast majority of them are bangers. This is a part of their oud line, which y'all may be familiar with, like Ombre Nomad or Nomade, depending on how you pronounce it, which is another super crazy oud fragrance. I love that one as well, but I don't have it in my collection. I actually have something very similar to that that's like half the price. I'll tell y'all about that another day when I actually wear it. But this is much more strong on the rose, but still a oudy fragrance, man. I love oud. This fragrance right here was really my introduction to no, actually I'm lying. This wasn't my introduction to rose fragrances, but this is a really good rose fragrance. My introduction to rose fragrance, I think, was Intense Cafe by Montal. Another super fire fragrance that is way cheaper than Louis Vuitton. I wouldn't compare that to this because Intense Cafe has that coffee note to it, so I wouldn't compare it to this. It's not like a one-for-one comparison. But this, if you love rose, if you love oud, if you want to smell like money, if you want to smell different than most people you're going to run across, it's expensive. Don't get me wrong, it is expensive, but if you can get your hands on a bottle of this, I guarantee you will get compliments throughout the day. It's guaranteed. If you want a good oud fragrance that's in the family of this, but not anywhere near as expensive, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to talk about that in the next video, inshallah. Subscribe to the channel and we'll get into that, man. But yeah, Les Sables Roses, Louis Vuitton, banger. Shout out to Wifey, because Wifey bought this for me. I'm kind of getting more comfortable doing this now, I think, you know what I'm saying? Especially not being out in the public as much, and actually having something to say. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. It's your brother Khalid. I'm back. Today is Wednesday, and I'm about to grab something to eat from my homeboy's juice and smoothie bar in Columbus, Pure Green, High Street, 1475 High Street to be exact, if you're in the Columbus, Ohio area and want something very good and tasteful, you know, tasty acai bowls, avocado toast, oatmeal smoothies, pressed juice cleanses. This is not even paid promotion. This is just my dog, and I rock with him, and I believe in the brand, I believe in the vision, and whatever he's doing, I try to get behind it. I don't know if he's gonna be in here or not. He might be. If so, we'll chop it up for a few minutes. I really gotta speed things along because I actually have to work today, which I normally wouldn't be vlogging on a day that I have to work, just because I really don't be having a lot of time for it. But this is day number 6, I think. Day number 6 or 5. I think it's day number 6 of getting out of my comfort zone. Y'all know in the last video I had ate a Philly cheesesteak, so today take it a little more easy. I'm my walk. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
You want to do the chocolate hazelnut premium bowl?
Yeah, of course.
Can I get that with, can I substitute the blueberries for apples?
Apples, yeah, of course.
And I'm also going to substitute hazelnut butter for almond butter.
Yeah.
And add coconut as well.
And are you a part of the rewards program?
There we go. Haven't even had the mic on this entire time I've been talking, but I'm at Pure Green, High Street, owned by my dog Curtis Grant and his wife Kayla. So I was just saying, I got the chocolate hazelnut acai bowl. I also got the Soul Kick as well, which is just apple, pineapple, lemon, and ginger pressed. So hopefully next time I'm here, my boy will be here and I can sit down, ask him some questions, and y'all can get some more of the insight of what it takes to run a franchise business but he's a serial entrepreneur, man. He played in the NFL and played for the Ohio State University, owned a trucking company, car lot. You know, this is just one of his many endeavors, man, on that path to get into the top, you know, growing. And man, I'm just appreciative to be able to see the journey and to be able to, you know, bear witness to something so great. It's not every day that you run into a person who has achieved so much, but is never satisfied, you know, always desiring more. You know, it's always, the question is not ever, is it enough? The question is, how much further can we go? How much more can we grow? What more can we achieve? And that's just kind of the mindset and the mentality that he has. And so the people that you surround yourself with is very important for that reason, because their mindset starts to become your mindset. And with your mindset, you start to grow and achieve more things. So yeah, hopefully next time, you know, I'll be able to chop it up. We've already talked about getting him on the vlog. So he's been on the podcast though. So check out my podcast, the Peace Seekers Podcast. I'll have the link in the description for y'all. Check it out. Curtis Grant 14 on Instagram. So he's a good dude, man. And like I say, anything he does, I always try to get behind it and support it in whatever way I can, because I know he would do the same for me. So anyways, I'll click back on with y'all when I get my acai bowl. I'm about to crack into my soul kick real quick. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Fire. Back at it, man. So I done got my acai bowl. I'm gonna show y'all that when I get back in the truck. Past this busy street. High Street has to be probably one of, if not the most busy street in Columbus for sure. You know, we're right down the road from the Ohio State University. This is kind of like the center of the college life, nightlife, all the parties, frat parties, clubs, the bars. A lot of high-end restaurants are down here. So if you ever planning on coming to Columbus for any reason, football game or whatever, this would be the place to stop. This would be the place to be. Make sure you stop at my dog's spot too, 1475 High Street. This is not paid promotion, I promise you. I just support my guy, man. Let me show y'all my boat though while I'm out here in the sun and y'all can see it nice and clear. Don't that look fire? Strawberry, bananas, cacao nibs. I get mine with the almond butter and I add coconut on top. So and I got the apple slices in there too. I substitute the blueberries for the apple slices. So it's about to be bad. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try it on camera for y'all right now while I'm out here in the sun. I already showed y'all the soul kick. You know what I'm saying? Soul kick, apple, pineapple, lemon, ginger, fire. All of the cold pressed juices there are flames. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ooh, my almond butter done stuck to the top. Wipe that John off right there. Try this John on camera for y'all real quick. Acai bowl, nice, light, refreshing. Bananas and the coconut. Get a little bit of the strawberry. Everything, all the fruit, they slice it to it's the perfect size. Perfect bite-sized pieces. It's nice and light. You ain't doing too much. Bismillah. consistent every time. This right here, bro. I'm telling you, if you want something that's just, it's gonna fill you up, you're gonna feel nourished, but you won't feel sluggish afterwards, guaranteed. What's different about their brand than most smoothie and juice bars is they don't have the added sugars. You know, they don't do all the added sugars that give you that high initially where you feel energized and nourished and full, but later on you crash later because of that sugar. So this right here, yeah, that almond butter just makes it 10 times better too. I haven't been in the gym in almost a year, really. I ever since my daughter was born, I've been in the gym maybe like a handful of times, but not anything consistent like I was while my wife was pregnant. And I'm trying to get back to it, especially with having a trip coming up. You know, I want to be in decent shape before I go anywhere. So for the next few weeks, my goal is to only eat food that's actually healthy. Yeah, I mean, no Philly cheesesteaks like y'all have seen. And I'm a foodie, man. I love food, but I'm gonna save my opportunity to really indulge for when I go out of town. So hopefully you all will see me get in the gym in one of these vlogs here soon. I know y'all like, this boy smacking in the mic. It's good though. It's just good. Like what T Grizzly say, food be too seasoned.
I don't mind hitting the gym, but giving up certain foods, that's gonna take me a little longer. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I had. Should be too good. Should be too seasoned. You know what I'm saying?
Should be too seasoned. Shit really, nah, for real, you live, and shit do be too seasoned. Like,
this bowl right here is so good. Again, I know this sounds like paid promotion, but I promise you it's not. I'm enjoying this though, man. I'm enjoying these vlogs, getting out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna tell you, I would have never in my life taken a camera in there and recorded myself talking to a camera while everybody else is just looking at you. Like, or you think they're looking at you. Really, people really are probably not even paying attention to you. Weird to me, but I guess it's not weird to everybody else. So anyway, day 6, again out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna see y'all soon, inshallah. Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's your brother Khalid. Hopefully y'all can hear me all right. I'm in the gym, and you know the music is always blasting in the gym. I don't know why. They don't even have a good music selection, so it's crazy. But I actually just got off of work, so I'm about to make this quick. My first day back, I'm only about to do about 30 minutes in here, and then I'm going home, get me some Z's. I gotta be up relatively early from, you know, what time it is right now. So yeah, I'm in the yellow room at Planet Fitness. If y'all know about that infamous yellow room, then y'all should already know what's up. Oh, it's been so long since I've been in the damn gym. It don't make no sense. I don't know what I can even lift anymore. I'll start light though, inshallah. Bismillah. It's too late. After having a kid, you kind of lose yourself a little bit. I'm sure men and women can relate. You know, you kind of lose your routine with everything, and then you gotta find yourself again. And that's kind of the space that I'm in right now. It's really just finding myself again, finding what life is like outside of just being a dad, outside of just being a husband. I really don't want to be in here right now, but I am in here, so. So day 7, I guess technically now. I mean, getting out of my comfort zone. I say getting out of my comfort zone, not making any excuses when it comes to the things that I want to do, the things that I want to achieve. It's easy to find those excuses. It's easy to say, well, I got to get up early in the morning to watch my daughter, or I got to do this, or I have to do that. I have to be at work at this time. Just like I was saying before, normally before work, I really try to chill and get my rest in because I am working late at night, and so you want to be well rested. And so there is a part of that that's accurate and true. But then they can also quickly become an excuse as well. So you just got to be careful of that, man. Not falling into making excuses. Because when you make excuses, nothing gets done. Bismillah. It's a lot of things on the list of what I am trying to accomplish over these next few months. Getting back in the gym being one of them. Just disciplining my life, you know. It's a lot that I've been going through these last few months. Family, marriage, making adjustments, man. Adjusting to this new life that I had. I haven't always been perfect at it. A lot of mistakes, just like in life in general, you know what I'm saying? Business, certain financial decisions I wish I wouldn't have made. Trying to strengthen my relationship, you know, strengthen my skills with being a dad. But there are certain financial and entrepreneurial goals that I have that I really want to tap into. Been doing a lot of research on, and I'm gonna document that too, because the field that I want to get into, it's a well-documented field on YouTube, but you really only see the result. You only see the journey from where they begin to let you in. It's rare that you see it from the very beginning with the first call that you make, or you know, the first deal that you have on the table. And so I want to be able to document that. What's really held me back from getting into this field, which I'll discuss with y'all once that time comes, it's fear. You know, fear of rejection, fear of failure. I'm tired of allowing that to really hinder me from being successful. I think sometimes it's important to lean on your successes that you've had in life in order to draw inspiration for the new things you want to do in the future. So many times we forget the things we have accomplished. We forget the blessings that God has bestowed upon us previously, and we act as if he can't do it again, or that he won't do it again. Really putting your trust in him and trust in what he has shown you and what he's blessed you with and given you in the past, to be motivated when you step into unfamiliar territory, because unfamiliar territory is always going to be nerve-wracking. It's always going to raise your anxieties. But the way that you kind of extinguish those anxieties and diminish that fear and uncertainty is by reflecting on the moments in the past where you felt all these same feelings, but it still worked out. One more. Clean up my mess real quick. Normally when I'm in the gym, I always have gloves on, but I done lost my gloves. no greater feeling than when you really feel the muscle connect to what you're actually trying to do. Like when you actually feel slow grind, getting back to it. It's the goal, 2025, to be bigger and stronger than ever. Accomplish these goals, keep our faith strong, master whatever it is that we aim to accomplish. I'm tired. I'm about to go home. You can tell I'm breathing heavy. I didn't do as much as I probably could, but I did something. And you know what I'm saying? And that's not to make an excuse, but it's real. Scent of the day. I'm gonna talk about this one later though. It's another banger. Summertime. Hey, we'll talk about this when the sun come up, inshallah. We'll speak with y'all soon, man. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sometimes you gotta talk to yourself in here. You ain't got somebody to hype you up. Sometimes you gotta hype yourself up, my boy.